Hey, this is Jussi. I'm filming this video for you to let you know that I will soon head back to Ukraine and I'm again raising donations to bring them more trucks, drones and other vital supplies. And to lead by example, I'm personally going to donate $10,000 for this convoy, which is quite a lot of money for me, but I'm doing it anyways because it's especially important that we help Ukraine right now as Russia is making gains and it will still take some time before more Western aid gets there. Our goal is to raise a total of $38,600 to buy 2 fully equipped trucks that will include drone jammers, night vision, mud tires, camouflage and potentially even armor. These 2 trucks will then be donated to the 14th Regiment 1st Battalion, which focuses on UAVs, and the second one will be donated to the 67th Mechanized Brigade 2nd Battalion, which is an artillery unit. With my $10,000, we are now at about 25% of our fundraising target, and I'm hoping that my donation will motivate some of you to donate as well to help us bring these trucks as soon as possible to these brave Ukrainian fighters. I'm about to give you a lot more information about this cause, but before that I wanted to let you know that I've set up a separate website to raise donations and I'll put a link to it below this video. There you will find a lot more information about this cause, including videos from these military units appealing for your help. You will also see that we've set up incentives for every donor, and depending on how much you donate, you will ship to your home a badge of honor. You will also get the chance to add a phrase on one of our cars, your country's flag, your company's logo, and the biggest donors may even join us on this trip. So please make sure to listen till the very end of this video to not miss out on this opportunity. So what is this cause all about? If you followed my work for a while, you probably know that I stand very strongly with Ukraine. It really hits home for me because I come from Finland and we share a similar history of unprovoked Russian aggression. If things escalate from here, my country, Finland, could also be next in line. Already today, Russia is waging a hybrid war against Finland by flooding our borders with migrants, by jamming GPS signals to disrupt air traffic, by blowing up Finnish gas pipelines, as well as undersea communication infrastructure, and also conducting all types of cyber attacks. And given that I'm a military officer in reserve, I could even get called back into duty if things escalate from here. So early into this war, me and some of my friends, we decided to take matters into our own hands and we started to organize what we call freedom convoys. Essentially what we do is that we buy trucks, we then redesign them for military use by adding camouflage, mud tires, drone jammers, night vision, even armor in some cases. We then fill them up with vital supplies like drones, generators, medical supplies or whatever else they need the most urgently on the front lines. And then finally we drive these trucks to Kiev, Ukraine, where we donate them to the units that need them the most. The reason why we decided to focus on trucks specifically is because we figured that there are some gaps in what we provide to Ukraine, and one of the most important gaps is basic transportation. Today, Ukraine receives a lot of highly sophisticated weaponry, but they often lack basic things like trucks, and as a result they're going around by foot or in very bad vehicles, and unfortunately they end up losing lives simply because they get stuck in the mud, they fail to escape artillery, they get hit by drones, and they aren't able to evacuate wounded soldiers back into safety. And so based on all the feedback that we received from the front lines, we figured that providing good trucks to the units that need them the most would yield the highest return on our capital. Since then, we have now brought 330 trucks to the Ukrainian army, which is more than some individual countries have provided them, but we have a lot more work to do, and this starts with the next convoy, which will take place in a month from now. I'm fundraising to buy trucks that will be donated to 2 units in desperate need. The first one will go to the 14th Regiment 1st Battalion Company of UAV, and the second one will go to the 67th Mechanized Brigade 2nd Battalion, which is an artillery unit. You can visit our website to learn more about these 2 units. They both actually sent us a request video appealing for your help. As mentioned earlier, I'm personally contributing $10,000 for this convoy, but there's only so much I can do with my own funds, and so now I'm reaching out to my social circle, including my friends and family, as well as my community here, hoping that you will help me reach this goal. For most of us, it makes no real difference whether we have an extra $1,000 in our account or not. However, it's quite literally a question of life or death for these heroes who are fighting for our freedom. So in my mind, this is really the least that we can do for these fighters, and I can't think of a better cause to do so because we are filling up important gaps in Ukraine's capabilities. All the volunteers work for free, including myself, and then on top of that we are supercharging your donation with our own funds, our own time, our own effort. Typically, if you donate $1,000 to a charity, you would be happy if half of that goes into actually helping people. But in this case, it's the opposite. We put our own money into this, we do all the work for free, and we even take the risk of bringing these trucks to Ukraine ourselves. So if you want to make a difference in this war, I just don't think that there is a better charity for it, and this is why I'm putting my own money into this. Just like when investing in REITs, I'm always trying to get the most out of my money, and it's no different here. Now, if that wasn't enough to convince you to donate to this cause, I have one more thing that hopefully will push you to take action. As I mentioned earlier, every donor is going to receive some type of memory for their contribution. We have designed special edition military badges that we will ship to you if you donate to this cause. $110 for one badge and $330 for all three of them. Then if you donate $850 or more, we will also add an original badge from one of the Ukrainian soldiers who will come pick up our truck. If you donate $1,700 or more, you will also have the chance to add a phrase on one of our cars. This can be your company name, your company logo, it can be a message to the Ukrainian fighters or even the Russian invaders. Then if you donate $2,800, you will also have the chance to add your country's flag or your state's flag on one of our cars. And finally, now comes the best option. If you donate $11,000 or more, you will have the chance to join us on this convoy. $11,000 may sound like a lot, but hear me out here. This is a once-in-a-lifetime type experience that you typically couldn't organize with any sums of money because you need to have the right relationships to join such a trip. We handle all the paperwork, the logistics, the transportation, the accommodation, the organizing the meetings with the soldiers and other activities, and you just get to join and enjoy the trip. It may sound dangerous, but it really isn't in my opinion. These days, even a lot of foreign presidents and celebrities regularly visit Kiev to show their support for Ukraine. This is a very big country and the real fighting is happening far away from Kiev. Moreover, Kiev has a pretty good air defense system these days and the number of casualties is very small relative to the big size of the city. This will be an unforgettable experience on which you'll get to spend time with me to talk about REITs, talk about Ukraine, and importantly, you'll get to hand over the keys of your car directly to the Ukrainian soldiers yourself. By making this donation and joining us on this trip, you'll not only make a big difference in this war, but you'll also get to spend 2 to 3 nights in Kiev, which is a very beautiful city. You'll get to meet the soldiers yourself, and we'll also organize some other memorable activities. Give you an example, on my last convoy, we had a Ukrainian special force unit take us on a gun range to give us a few lessons to thank us for the car that we provided to them. If you want to learn more about this opportunity, please send me an email. I'll put my address below this video and I'll be happy to set up a call to discuss this in detail with you. Also, if you go on our website and you scroll all the way down, you will find a video about our last convoy to get a feel for it. Finally, in the description of this video, I will also put a detailed Q&A with more information about our organization, its founder, the military badges, the coming trip, how you can donate, and much more. So one last time, I really would like to encourage you to take action and make a donation to this cause. There is more to life than simply amassing wealth, and your donation will really go a long way with this specific cause. With my $10,000, we are now at about 25% of what we need to buy these 2 trucks, so please help me make this a reality. I'm sure you'll be very proud to see pictures of these trucks in 1 month as I hand them over to these Ukrainian military units. Thank you very much for your consideration, and please let me know if you have any question in the comment section below. Bye-bye.